All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're going to build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. All right, here we go indeed. Good morning, everybody. There's our stats so far for the daily paycheck. For this series, we are up, what is that? We're up $34,000 and change, roughly, right? Our current bankroll is $43,000, which means I am buying in today for $6,500. Good God, looking to win $1,300. This is getting a little bit sweaty, as they say, right? Here we go. Let me show you what I'm going to do today. I've been working on, the drawdown and the 2100 salute and all these ways that I find are the best ways to get out of here in 3 rolls, right? I want 3 rolls basically and done. Today, I'm going to try something a little different. I don't know what the level should be. Actually, I was thinking about this last night, so bear with me here as we're going to work it out together. I was thinking about doing this, and let me just set up. This is going to be a 1600 across, okay, just 1600. So it's less than I'm used to doing here, right? Which is basically 160 across. Let's play a version of the Butterberg, which I like a lot, right? It's still drawing things down. I want to take a look here at our risk level. So let's just roll the dice. We'll ignore the 7s for a minute. I just want to see what 3 hits looks like. There's a 9, okay? We get a 9. 250 pays 350. I'm thinking about bringing that number down and going back to it, just regressing it to 50 bucks. So as they come down, regress to 50. Now again, I'm out here for 1600. I pulled back 550 on the first hit. So I have 1,000 at risk on the second roll, okay? We roll an 8, same thing, it pays 350. 1, 2, 3, 50. I'll pull it down and I'll put it back up for 60 bucks. Okay. In the rack now, I've got 1,000, 1,100. Remember, we're out for 1,600 to start with. I've got 1,100 back in the rack, which means out here in the felt, I've got 250, 250, 500, 750 plus 300. I got 1,050 plus the 2 sideways bets, right? I'm essentially at profit right now. A couple hits in, 1 more roll, and we're there, right? We get a 6. Okay, well, that's fine. That pays the 70 bucks. That would be just a collect, I guess, right? One we haven't rolled yet, a 10. Okay, the 10, 250 pays the 500, and now I think we're out, right? There's 500. That's our starting bankroll, and all this up here is our profit, right? So three hits, and we're basically out of the game, right? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 900, 1,000, 1,100, and whatever all this mess over here is. So we're out. In 3 hits, we're still out. We're still drawing down to keep ourselves safer as we go, kind of thing. And then, if I wanted to keep playing with the 50 bucks out there, I could just keep playing with the green chips, right? It's got like a built-in keep on going kind of a thing. And if I lose it, we don't get there. I think what I would do is go back out there again, but increase the level. I'd go out there at the $2,000 level and get 500 bucks per hit and try and recover with a little bit bigger bets. Not a full Marty, but a little bigger bets. Anyway, let's try that today. I feel like this is going to be a weird, like if I don't get it, we lose money. I'm going to be really pissed off because I'm doing something that I don't normally do. But I kind of feel like this might be okay. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Let's get Crapsy going here. Let's see. Crapsy doesn't like that I'm not on the internet. I guess I should be logged in, huh? Come on. Come on, Crapsy. You can do it. You can do it. I think Joe had problems today too, didn't he? Group tables. Come on. There we go. And there we go. I'm ready to go with Crapsy. I'm going to take $2,000 out of the rack and get 400 bucks in change. That'll be $1,600 out. Okay? Let's get our bets up there set up. 250, 250, 300, 300, 250, 250. That's basically, like I said, it's 160 across times 10. So we're at 1600 across. We'll do a little Butterberg. And again, I'm not 100% sure if I want to roll the, if I want to put the horn into it or not. I'm considering it, but let's play it straight for first. Let's just go first time through, we'll play it straight up, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. We're coming out. We are coming out. Let's see what we get here out of the gates. Here we go. All right, we got us a 7 on the come out. That's a 4-3 front line, a winner. All right. Let's go here. Crapsy is ready. Late arriving crowd today. Yeah, Joe, I wasn't going to go live today. I'm so tired. I'm so over it right now. I'm just like tired. I didn't do any show prep for the coffee run. I'm just like, yesterday was one of those days where I'm just like, so much going on, and I'm just not feeling it today at all. That's like your body telling you, don't do it, right? 628, 6-2. All right, we have a point. We got a point of 8. We got a point of 8. Let's go. All right. Jeff is here. Good morning to Jeff. Good morning, Dan. Sorry I missed your call last night, Dan. But yeah, we were, like I said, in the middle of, I was knee deep in boxes and packing last night. Just like, going through clothes, like what clothes we're going to bring and all that shit. Just sucks. Here we go. Dice are out. Oh, God, that rolled all the way up the table. Sorry, folks. All the way up. It's a 6. A 2. Trust me on that. 6, 2, 8. All right, that's the point. It's a buckshot. It's going to end up being a wasted roll at some point here because we have to pull it down. 300 pays 350. We're going to go with a $50 8. I'm going to take my black here and get 3 quarters and 5 reds for it. Make it look like $60. I'll put all the multicolored chips over here. We'll count those in later. But here we go. We're coming out. Coming out, gotta burn another roll here. Here we go. Throw a little hard ways on the come out, hard way set in the come out. Actually, I'm gonna work my come out throws. We're gonna work a little aces on top for the come out. And there's an ace deuce. Look at that. I almost was thinking today of doing the my hopping ones progression, right? The one that Tony Leo teaches on. When I'm throwing this set and I'm getting one die to kind of sit still like that, just doing $100 on every thing with a 1 on it, wheeling the ones is a $1,000 win, right? And you're out of there in a roll or 2, and you progress those things up and you can do okay. If you can stick some 1s on the dice, you'll be all right. Here we go. Coming out, it is a 2-2 ballerina 4. All right, we have a new point. I got 1 hit so far, and I drew down the 8. That's all that's happened so far in all these rolls. I sure hope Mid-Atlantic Craps will be there for Craps for the Cure. We do have to figure out dates still. We went over the proposal again last night for Craps for the Cure, trying to lock it in. It's a process, man. I'm telling you what, if I was just doing a casino quest, we just pick our day, right? And it would be easy, but we're trying to involve a casino live, which makes it hard. 628, it just complicates everything. So here's this case where this system is cool until you do this, right? Until you get a number that you already hit, and it's the one that's drawn down. So we'll do 75 for 5 and make that a same bet right now. Instead of pumping, I was going to say, let's play the numbers, like press them up and do our thing, but just same bet until we get out of here. God, what a waste of a roll that was. That makes me not want to do this anymore, right? And I'm actually thinking too about like, should I, if that happens, just draw something else down? Just every roll, draw a number down. Just take the money and come off of something else. Reduce that risk as fast as I can, right? A regular 2100 salute, and we're out of here with 2 8s, right? The regular drawdown, we're out of here in those 2 rolls. Here I am still fighting for it. So that makes it a bummer for me, right? There's a 1, 2, 3. And I'm still, it rolled over, it shows 3, 2. That was a 1. There it goes. It makes it a big bummer, right? Having to work so freaking hard to get your hit. That's why I like the YOLO better. But I should also be a better thrower, right? Be a better thrower of the dice, John, and it'll solve your problems. Here we go. Yeah, I think, Jen, you're right. I think every hit we get something on, I should draw something else down. I might replay that and see what happens. What would have happened is a 5, 4, 1. The woulda, coulda, shoulda game, 4, 1, 5. That's a 4, 1. Look at that. We have how many rolls in? We're like 9 rolls in. I've gotten 2 hits. I got when I hit the point of the 8, when I re-hit the 8, and then the 5. That's insane. All right, that's going to pay $350. $350. Let's make it look like 50 and bring it down, which is cool. All right. That's a 4, 1, 5, the fever. Now let's see where we are real quick. Let's do a quick rack count. We might be able to draw it all the way. All right, I want to do a quick check of where I am. There's 500. I'm doing it out here so you can see what I've got. Okay, there's $1,500, $1,600. Okay, so I brought back off the table $1,600, which, by the way, is exactly what I started with out there. So if I take 3 purples, 5, 10, 1,500, 1,600. Okay, so there's 3 purples back to the rack. Plus a black for the extra greens. Our bankroll is back, right? We're back to where we started in the bankroll. We brought our $1,600 back off the table, which is perfect, right? Which means what's out there is, technically speaking, profit. Is that right? No, I'm one shot light. I'm $500. I added it wrong. We're one shot light. We need one more hit of something on a big level to bring it home. I think I screwed something up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. That's right. I feel like my initial, well, it doesn't matter. I might replay it. And see what happens. There's a 5 anyway. 3, 2, 5. We're getting too many repeats. 3, 2. 3, 2 over here. Okay. $70. We'll do 75 for 5. Actually, I'll do 70. Straight up $70. And yeah, so here's a case where Jen is saying we should probably pull something down, right? Pull down a non-hitting number to start locking some stuff up. I'm going to let these things sit. But it's a huge risk, right? I don't know where that other $500 went. If I went out for 1,600 and I brought back 1,600, I should have, my bankroll should be even. So I'm not sure what I did wrong there, but something I got wrong. I'm not sure what the hell. I will rebet that when we get done here. Here we go. That looks like a 10. That couldn't have been any better. 5, 5. Awesome. Now for sure we're at paycheck. 5, 5, 10. That's fantastic. So that'll pay 500 for 5, 10, $15 in vig. Actually, it's $12 in vig. All right. And the 10 will come down. The 9 will come down to 50. The 10 goes to 50. The 6 comes down. The 4 goes to 50. Everything goes down to that minimum size bet. There, 320 across is where you end up there. This ends up being $1,000 in profit. There's our technical starting bankroll. There's $1,000 in profit. I'll make those look like purples. And we're done. $1,008 in profit. We're done. Now we can same bet the 320. And actually, this 320 across is profit too, right? That's all goodness out there. Literally 3 hits is what it took, but it took 10 rolls to get the 3 hits. Just one of those days where the rhythm was weird, and it took too long to get our 3 freaking hits. But let's go. Let's make the 320 do something for us. We can same bet for a few times here. Same bet a number, and then let it go if you want to. Doesn't really matter. 6, 4, 10. That pays 100 for 2. We'll same bet that. Actually, what I'm going to do right now is this. Because I got the extra $100 there, I'm going to come down to 160. And there's a reason for that. I forgot my goal today was $1,300. So I'm going to bring back another 150 as profit, making my profit $1,250 in the rack, which is essentially our goal today. We'll let the 160 roll out. I'll Philly special that from here on out. But that way we make our goal. Here we go. That looks like a 6, a 4, and a 2. 4, 2, 6. All right. Great. That's going to pay 35. I'm going to drop a nickel and ask them to take that to $42. So $42 with $3 change. Let's try and get our bets up to where they're all getting $50, and then we'll take them the next step. Once they make a 50 spot, I'll move them back up. All right, let's do it. Actually, no, I was thinking about doing. Would it be interesting? Would it be interesting to do just for funsies? Just for funsies. What do you think about going? What do you think about going dark? Just for funsies, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take that down. That was a $35 win, right? And I went and did all this mess. I'm going to actually undo what I did. Watch this. This might be the dumbest thing ever. But let's take the bet down off the table, right? And let's take the base bet and run DC with it. Let's just pull these bets down and go dark side. I can leave the base bet there and let the don't come travel, and I'll let the don't come kind of start replacing bets. And we'll go full dark, pull the bets down, and try and just kind of lock up a profit and let the 7 take its thing, right? That might be a fun way to do this, actually. Go get my paycheck, let the bet sit out there, take a hit, and go dark. Instead of trying to like press till tomorrow, right? And here's the case. 5, 3, 8. I kind of like this, actually. 5, 3. That'll take the don't come behind the 8. This will come down and pay 35. Right? And I'll put that in the rack. Actually, I'll put all this mess over here. Okay. There we go. 5, 3. 5, 3, 8. Okay. 4 and a 1. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, the 8's got to go in here. The 25 from the 8's got to go in there. I got to keep cycling the base bet through the DC. That's what I missed. Okay. This is like the crappy the craftsman can't believe it wins strategy at the end. There's a 4, 3, 1, 4. So that will do the same thing. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. Don't come travels behind the 4. The 4 comes down. Gets paid 50 for 1. 50 for 1. I will take $25, the base bet, and go the don't with it. We'll just work a don't pass. So every win, I'll put the base on the don't and take the profit to the rack. We catch a 7 here on the come out, we're actually going to be in okay shape. We're going to win a unit. Super cool. Alexa, skip. Aces. Look at that. Look at that. Looky, looky here, he said. 1-1. That's awesome. That's a small. Did Johnny roll the small in the morning? Oh my God. There it is. It's a quarter for the aces. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another? Awesome. Here we go. That looks like an 8. 6, 2, 8. Okay. 6, 2. That's going to burn one of our things, right? We'll burn this one up here. Puck goes over here. Just play it out. We got 2 don'ts and we got four right side bets. Let's knock those guys down. Let's knock them down. Like bowling pins over here, like the 7-10 split. 4-1. Here we go. I can't see it. It's a 6, 5-1. Is that one of our numbers? It is one of our numbers. Woo! Love it. Love it. I'll pay 35 and go through the DC. Actually, I'll leave it there. We leave it there, right? Leave it there once. Take the win through the DC. Right? Or no, we're just taking it. Are we taking it down? No, we're taking it down. I'm taking it down. Take it down, win through the DC. Just start running away. Running away like a scared little child. Here we go. Looking for a 5, a 9, or a 10. 5, 9, or 10. There's a 10. Hoo-wee. Hard 10, too. 5, 5, baby. All right. That's awesome. Don't come travels behind. 10 comes down. It gets paid 50 for 2. I got to get some change here. There's a nickel. 3 change from my VIG payment. 10's out. I got the 5 and the 9 sitting up there. I got 3 don't pass bets sitting up there. Shit. Doing okay over here. Doing okay. $1 big. You're right, Jen. $1 big. Lazy puck war. What's the point? What is the point? I'll fix it in a minute. I think the point's 8. Yeah, the point's 8, right? Here we go. Looks like a midnight. 6, 6, midnight. 6, 6. 6, 6. Okay. We're looking for the 10 or the 11 and the 9, I think, right? The 11 and the 9. All right. All right, here we go. That looks like the 7. Okay, there it ends the roll. There ends the roll of 5, 2. We will lose the 5 and the 9. But the 10, I got to reach up there. The 4 and the don't all pay. So that was like, if I was going to do a video that tells you how to play this exact strategy, this would I should lock this in forever because that was like the perfect storm, right? We got everything to pay at the big level and we drew it down. We went to 320, got a hit, went down to 160, moved to the dark side, and all the dark side bets paid. I couldn't have scripted that any better. There is $50 there. That's 400 there. So it's 450. 450. Making today's session profit. I like this strategy a little bit. Today's session profit becomes 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,650. So we bought it for 6,500. We're out for 7,000, 8,150. 8,150 is our cash out today. Not bad. 8,153 actually. Not bad. I like the 3 hits and come away. I like that a lot. I like 3 hits and you're out. I like that we leave ourselves at table minimum, and I like the fact that on the second hit we just run dark. That was cool. Let's do it with 500 bucks. Let's do it with 500 bucks. Let's do the same thing, okay? JR says, to bet like a maniac with house money. That was a good pivot, right? And I think that's kind of cool. What is the point of all, I'm missing something here. What is the point of all this? What is the point? Who's asking me the question here? Lazy puck work, throw 50 knots against the 4. I want to make sure that we are not missing comments here. So Biff says, Dan, my local, they have Mr. Coffee, oh, actually, PC, great question. What is the point of all this? I'm really trying to find, Duracell, the way that I want to play, like, moving forward. Like, I have my ways of playing aggressively. You all know me. I have my Philly special, and my tier pressure Philly special move is my aggressive streak. That's how I play when I want to win home run style play, right? But it's like, what's the best way to grind? And not even grind, but like just earn that daily paycheck. What's the best way to kind of walk out of here with not a guarantee, but like a solid win, right? That you can rely on without having to, fight City Hall so much. With 500 bucks, let me do the same thing at the 160 level, okay? So I'll put 175 out here from 500 bucks, okay? We'll take $15 and change. Okay, I'm gonna work the front side of the rack only. I'm gonna do this next shooter here. Absent the, this is the secondary bankroll. Absent the big ones. We had our thing. Imagine walking in with 500 bucks, going 160 across. Let's do the same strategy right here at this baby level. Let's see what happens. Now, I say baby level. It's like, that's a fourth of your bankroll, or more than a fourth of your bankroll out there. But let's see what this would feel like for a regular size thing besides the giant bets. And again, it's just about finding the right play style. Here we go. Coming out. All right, that is a midnight. Coming out with a midnight, 6-6. That's the second midnight in like 5 throws, so something's wrong. Something be wrong. Let's see, that's gonna be a 6-6. Okay, there's that. Roll tracker should show the 12, it does, okay. Here we go. Looking for a point. Let's press that button for you. All right, we got a 9-5-4. All right, that's a point. Here we go. Let's try and get a couple of hits, squash down to table minimum as fast as we can. 3 hits and down to the minimum. Reduce risk and pull profit. I think 3 hits is when you get to that point in this one. There is another midnight. Good gravy. What is happening? What is happening? That was an ugly throw. That's what's happening. All righty. Here we go. All right, that is a 4. Okay, we got a 4 hit, which is good for us. 3-1-4. Check it out. 3-1-4. That's a 3-1. That's going to pay 50 bucks for 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this $25 down. I'm going to get it as this. 25. Okay, that's the quarter. So we had a quarter on it. We paid 50 bucks. I transfer the quarter into this. It's going to be $10, $1 for the VIG on that payment. Okay. So out of the 160, I brought back 60 of the 160 back. Okay. I'm going to put a lammer over here. That's my actually, I'll put the morning show up there. That way it's not in the way. Okay. Greens go back in the rack. We'll get ourselves covered back up. Okay. 1 hit, number comes down to base. We can catch a second hit on a different number. I'll do the same thing. Bring it back down to base. Working to get the rack looking like 500 bucks again as fast as I freaking can. Here we go. Got to avoid the nasty, right? Oh, there it comes. There it comes the 7, 5-2. Yikes. Little one-hit wonder, 5-2. So let's see what the recovery looks like now. 5-2-7. Let's check the recovery out. My recovery plan was to go a little bigger on the next one, right? So we lose it early. Let's just go out at one kind of level higher, right? So instead of 160, I'm going to go 204. So 200, and we'll do 205 for 1, okay? So 204 across becomes 25 on the 4 and 10. It becomes 42 on the 6 and 8, and 35 on the 5 and 9, okay? Everything out here pays 50 bucks. This is the Duracell special right here, $42. Okay, everything pays 50 bucks. We'll do the same move, right? But we're gonna take 50 and come down to base, not 25 and come down to base. So we'll recover this one with the same strategy at a slightly higher level, not a full Marty level, but a slightly higher level. We'll see if that works out. This is just, again, a testing of recovery management and this general play style. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to scroll down here so I can see the chats. Yeah, Bankroll's too small for this, Jen, for sure. I'm just trying. I'm doing it because the numbers are easy numbers. Like 160, the wins are 35. They go right to $10. It makes good sense. But yeah, this is like a paycheck. Actually, we should talk about this. Let me get my dice out, and we'll talk about what you just said. I think it's interesting. Let's come out to a good one. Hey, ace deuce. The bankroll's too small for this, but let me ask you this. Would you say the bankroll, when I buy in for 6,500, is the bankroll also too small for that, for to go 1,600 across? I went 1,600 across with a $6,000 bankroll. Here I'm going 160 across with a $500 bankroll. It's the same ratio, right? This is what I was gonna do. If I would have lost that, I would have been out there 2,100. On the next one, a slight increase, right? It's the same ratio, just I'm doing it with people-sized chips instead of crazy show-sized chips. Here we go. Let's get out. Let's get a number. That was a big old kiss. It's a 7, 6-1. Not my best work. 6-1. 6-1. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to change my dice set, actually. Just for grins. Just for grins, here we go. Let's get Crapsy locked. All right. Here we go. It looks like a heart 8, 4-4, the square pair. There we go. Let's not have a PSO on this one, shall we? Let's get a good run here and make it happen. I want to see it happen. I want to see if the recovery at this level, it makes any sense or not. I'm just curious. This is more of a, let's see it out. I've never played it this way, so let's see what happens. Bring him down. Knock him up, set him up, knock him down. That looks like a 5. Okay, 3-2-5. That's cool. So 3-2 there. Oh, I didn't do Crapsy. Sorry, folks. I didn't press the button in time for you. Dang it. Sorry. 3-2-5. Okay. That'll pay 50 bucks. 35 pays 50 for 1. Comes down to $10. Table minimum. My rack has 250 in it. I'm halfway back to where I started, and I got a bunch of bets out there. So let's get it all the way back. Let's get her all the way back. Come on. You can do it, Johnny. You can do it. You can do it. There's another midnight. Holy cannoli. Wow. Seems like an awful lot of 12s in a pretty short amount of time. Here we go. There will probably be a show today. I don't really have any. I don't have any plans for the show. I had a talk planned, but I didn't take my notes last night, so we can go in there and just hang out if you guys want to. Here we go. Jen says, dude, craps check. There's a 5, which is the worst possible case, right? We hit a 5, a 3-2. What a burn, man. What a waste of a freaking roll. That's what sucks about this. That'll pay 15 for 1. And I'm going to same bet at that level 1 time, and then I'm going to let it shoot. God, what a bummer. What a bummer. All that work, and I get the same number I already hit. Jeez. It's like, this is like anti-trend betting. It's like the exact opposite of trend betting. Like, oh, take what you hit and get rid of it, right? How funny. How funny. Here we go. Not a good throw. It's aces. Jen, you're right. I should be in the craps check every single time. 1-1. This is a horn dog special today. Good Lord. Good Lord. Come on, Trapsy, do your thing. There we go. Horn dog special. How many rolls has this been? I've only gotten 1 hit. Right? What roll are we on here? This shooter's on roll 8. I've gotten 1 stinking hit. God. Talk about like the complete dodging of all the bullets, right? I've dodged every roll, right? And I got nothing out of this hand. How funny. There's another one, another horn, a 3, a 2-1. Look at all that bull crap out there. Good gravy. Man. I think the dice gods are telling me to change my set or something. I don't know. Let's go. Let's get something good. Let's get something good here. I'm going to invent a dice set. We're going to see what this set does. I'm just going to put 2 random numbers on top of each other and hope for the best. Here we go. Give me something besides a horn number. And a, you know what? Something up in the box, Johnny. Something in the box. Oh, we got a 7. I changed the dice set. I got a freaking 7. So we burned the whole damn thing. 4-3. 9 rolls in, got nothing out of that hand. Nothing. That was a complete waste of time and energy. Wow. All right, I'm going to put, again, $205 out there. We have $50 left in the rack. Let's put the 5 back to where it was, and that's it. We're going to rail dump. We're going to rail dump and hope for the best. Here we go. Ugliness. What a disastrous roll. That was unbelievably unproductive. I can't believe how unproductive that roll was. That was so ridiculous. My goodness. All right, I'm going to change the dice out. We're going to go to the blue Frosties because I want to see something different. Blue Frosties. Here we go, coming out. That was really not smart. Why change it? Because I'm just having fun, Jen. Put cheese on the craps instead, right? Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I was trying to change something. I could change my betting or what I'm throwing, right? Either way, I got to change something with all the horns. All right, 4 or 5-1, 6. There's a 6. 5-1, 6. That's a 5-1. I may have to do multiple rolls to get out of this freaking thing. Jeez. Or I may have to play it out the entire way to get out of here. Don't know. I don't know how to recover from this one. This is one that, like I said, I don't play this way a lot, so I don't know what the rhythm is here. So here we go. Dice are out. It is a 7. So we burned $500. We burned the whole thing today. Didn't work at all. 5-2. Burned the good roll early, I guess, right? That's a huge bummer. All right. Well, that's a burn. We end the day on that secondary bankroll with only $83. We went from 500 down to 83. We got nothing out of it. We had one roll where I kind of got almost home, right? One roll where I had like 11 rolls and got 0 hits. Again, because I wasn't going to switch over to the freaking horn. I just don't, you know me. I don't chase stuff around. I just don't play it that way. But ends up costing us. Let's go log stuff in. 1, 2, 3, 400. There's 5. This is for tomorrow's. For tomorrow, I'm just getting set for tomorrow here. 1, 2, 3, 400, 500. That's, oh no, don't splash on me. That's tomorrow's $500. Here's today's actual paycheck money. It's 6,500, 7,500, 8,153, 8,153. Let's go type it all in. Let's go here. All right, let's type in the totals. All right, that was the 12th. This was the daily paycheck. This was the Butterberg. Buying for 6,500, out for 81.12 from the bank. Is that right? 81.12, 7,500. No, is that right? 6,500, 7,500, 8,153, 81.53. 81.53 in the bank. Okay, so it worked. Perfect. But only just, right? We'll save that one. Our secondary session today, we lost our ass. 12. This was the strategy tester. This was the Butterberg. We bought it for 500. We cashed out for 83. Not a good day. Just, it never worked. Right, never got it to work today. Oh, that was from the bank. Okay, and there's that. So if I refresh my screen, where are we here? We go to the daily paycheck. We are 44,000 in the bank. Let's see, I think that's right. $6,500 buy-in. Am I right? Let me refresh that. Make sure that I got the right numbers up here. Daily paycheck. Yeah, 44K, 45K really. Next session, we're still 6,500. $1,300 is the session goal. I don't know about that way of playing. I'll go back to the screen. I don't know about that way of playing. What do y'all think about that? It was the first shooter. It worked perfectly, right? It was super easy, super easy. The second two shooters were terrible, and primarily because I was on the horn. And Jen's got in chat there talk about the horns. I was in the horn all freaking day, and I know I don't adjust. I'm not chasing that because I don't know that what I'm doing is actually making the horn numbers come. I could do it to not, if I'm like on a pitch count, if I'm saying I'm taking 3 rolls and I'm out, I'm on the horn, so I don't waste any rolls. If I'm just gonna let the thing kind of run itself through, I don't typically chase horn numbers because I don't know what I'm doing to cause them, right? I don't believe in they're coming because they're coming. I don't believe in that trending bullshit unless I'm actually with my dice set making them happen, right? So I'm still unconvinced on that. And that's why I don't do it. That's the only reason why I don't do it. I feel like it's just bad luck when those things happen to me. But that was 2 bad luck sessions in a row. One easy one kind of easy one, and then 2 super bad lucks. I don't know if playing the Butterberg style of play is paycheck conducive or not. I don't know. Tomorrow when I play it, I'm going to do it where I come down after every roll, no matter what. So I'm going to take my big hit, come down. Take a small hit, bring something else down. Take a small hit, bring something else down, and then maybe reset. That might be the way to play this thing out versus sitting up there waiting. Like that second 2 sessions of waiting forever didn't work out so well. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play that way very often at all. So I don't know the rhythm of that strategy yet. I think we play it like that every day for a week or so. We'll start to find where the rhythm is as a group. So that's tomorrow. Anyway, I'm out of here. Yeah, what's the point if I don't stick to it? Well, I did. I stuck to it today pretty hard, right? And we got burned twice and we won once. So I stuck to it the whole way. Jen says, who cares what's causing it? If it comes, it comes. Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, I hear you all on that stuff. And the horn numbers can be rolled in there. Again, I'm not a chaser, right? I feel like over time that's just going to kill me, right? Today it would have worked. Tomorrow I'll burn 75 hours doing that, right? There we go. Let's see. Don't like it. Jen doesn't like. What's funny, you don't like it, but you liked it the first time. Make up your mind, Jen. The first time through, we all loved it because I won money, right? And then it didn't work. And we don't like it when it doesn't work. I think that's funny. Make up your damn mind. Make up your damn mind. I'm out of here. I'll see you downstairs for the coffee run in a little bit. Bye, y'all.